are getting ready to board the Disney Wish today, and I'm so excited because number one, we're going on the Wish, exciting, new, everything is gonna be fresh and exciting. But then this morning, before we even do any of that, we're having pancakes. I haven't had pancakes in so long, and for some reason, it just sounds delicious. We're going to Ale and Compass for breakfast. It's about 8:15 or so. We have reservations at 8:45, and it's just a few minutes walk, maybe like a 5. We always allow like a 10-minute walk, but it's like a 5-minute walk over here because it's just outside of our connected building. It's just at Yacht Club and we're at Beach Club, and they're right next to each other. So it's gonna be really easy to get to. It is a little cloudy today. Unpopular opinion, I would probably prefer a cloudy day while you're schlepping luggage and doing all your stuff and on a travel day because it just takes the edge off of the sun. So I'll take it. Maybe that's just the southern kicking in me because I've lived in the south now for so long, but I will take a cloudy day. It's almost like a relief. But we're gonna go and have breakfast this morning, and then we're gonna be boarding the Disney Wish. I am gonna give you guys a full room tour. I'm gonna show you all of the foods that we're eating, our dining rotation, all of this stuff. It's gonna be a fresh new experience for me, but I'm trying to learn along the way. Here's one thing I did learn is that when you go on a land and sea and you're staying on Disney property, Disney will actually hold some of your luggage for you. So I have 2 small bags, one bag that I didn't need anymore. It was for the first leg of our trip. And then one more bag that is for the last day when we get off the ship and we go to the Halloween party and then our travel day home. I'm actually gonna be bringing it down to Bell Services today, and they're gonna hold that luggage and they're gonna transfer it over to the Contemporary. So when I get off the ship, they'll be able to have that ready for me. I forgot on 3-day cruises, you only get 4 luggage tags. You can always call and get more. Hopefully you're gonna it's easier probably to request that earlier. However, that's just a quick little note. And now we're just gonna bring 3 bags on the trip, which is gonna be a little bit easier to deal with, but it's definitely a lot of stuff. It's definitely a lot of stuff. So I couldn't shift it around too much, but that is one thing I wish I would have known when I was packing, because I would have been able to modify and pack our bags just maybe a little bit different, and then maybe bring like 2 bags on the ship. So that's kind of nice. I'm gonna keep you posted on how that all works, because I called down to Bell Services this morning after I had the idea, and I'm just like, is this possible? And they're like, yeah, that's no problem. So that's great. I'll totally take that. But I'm definitely a little hungry. I'm ready for a cup of coffee. And I am super excited for those pancakes. And the pancakes that I've always heard about there are blueberry bacon pancakes. And I just think that sounds salty, sweet. And then the pancake mix, I'm really excited. I'm also hoping I can maybe get one of those and like one regular pancake, but we'll see. I won't be too picky. I'm just gonna be there for the experience and on for the ride. But let's go have a really fun day. Let's go ahead and have all new experiences today, because so far with everything fresh and brand new, it's been really, really exciting. And if you guys are new here, I encourage you guys to subscribe. We have so far had such a great trip. This has been a whole new experience for us. We come to Disney quite a bit. We are Disney Vacation Club owners. And I just think it's fun to do things in different ways, especially when you're repeat offender vacationers like we are. It just is fun to change it up. And we have a bunch of new and exciting experiences still to come. So we're not even halfway through the trip, so I'm really excited. But let's go have some breakfast. Let's get a cup of coffee, and then let's get on to Disney Wish. It was such a good breakfast. They did not have my pancakes, so you can still get blueberry pancakes on the kids menu, but no more blueberry bacon pancakes. I was a little bummed because that's kind of why I went there, but I should have checked the menu. The only thing is I looked at the menu and I didn't see it on there, but a lot of times like 99% of menus, like it still has other things off the menu that you can still get, right? Just about like at every single restaurant, you can get chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, and french fries. Like that's like a staple here, okay? So that's why it's sometimes confusing, but don't plan something if it's not on the menu, because that's the whole reason why I wanted to go there. So learn from my mistakes. I know better than to do this. But it was really, really good. I just ordered myself eggs over easy and then some bacon, and then I shared with Jason, and he got, I think it was like the all-American, and it came with like sausage, scrambled eggs, Mickey waffles, and potatoes. So we shared the potatoes and the Mickey waffles because I just wanted a little bit. I'm not a big breakfast person, as you guys know. I don't do a lot of the eggs because eggs kind of make me sick, but I can eat egg yolks, and that usually is fine. So with the weather, Brody was on his phone, and he went and looked and saw that there was these flood reports for Port Canaveral, and then weather advisories and that, and I'm like, I have not been paying attention to the weather at all. I knew there was a something brewing, but I really didn't hear anything, and so I wasn't concerned, right? Well, I think it's turning into a hurricane tonight, and then it's going to be out by more Bermuda, so it's not coming in to the United States. It's kind of staying more out into the Caribbean, where we're going, but I think it's still going to be far enough away, so I don't think it's going to be too bad. But as a person who is always prone to getting motion sick, I have gotten motion sick on every cruise besides one, and it's not ideal, but usually I just need to go lay down and I'm fine. So I've already downloaded a bunch of extra shows. There's always Disney movies and that and stuff that I love to watch on the TVs. That's one thing with Disney too, is not only were they just voted the #1 large cruise line, but also too, like, the TVs are enjoyable to watch. So if you do have a trip to where you're just not feeling good, or you just want to relax and lay in bed and watch TV all day, the Disney TVs on Disney Cruise Line are actually pretty good. There's usually decent shows and movies and that. There's a good variety. Plus then in the theaters, like Tron just came out, I think today or yesterday, and that was in the Disney Cruise Line theaters before it even came out. Just note, if you are a movie watcher, TV lover, there's still a lot to do. So I think we're gonna pack up. I'm gonna go ahead and bring 2 of our bags over down to Bell Services so we can do a luggage transfer over to the Contemporary, and then that will be there. So once we get off the ship, the other 2 bags that we don't need now but we'll need later on are gonna be there, and that's kind of nice because I'm sure our room won't be ready. I mean, I say that, and 2 of our other hotels, including this one, they've been ready since we got there, so that's been kind of nice. But yeah, I'm having my mom do a little bit of deep diving for me because she's usually my weatherman, to see what we know, how it can impact us. I also brought some like cozier clothes too. I really thought it was going to be warmer. It's not been super, super warm, but I'm fine with it. But like today I'm in a tank top. I definitely could have used some little jacket or something. But for breakfast, like I said, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. The bacon was not the traditional Disney bacon, which I appreciate because the Disney bacon isn't my favorite. It's like real fresh cooked bacon instead of like the pre-made packaged bacon. So that was really good. The eggs were good. The potatoes were good. The Mickey waffles were fantastic. Better than normal Mickey waffles because, hot take, I'm not a big Mickey waffle person. I think they're slightly hyped up. And these were actually really good. So everything seemed very good. A lot from scratch. And then also too, there's a continental add-on, so you can get like fruits, muffins, pastries, deviled eggs, all different kinds of stuff that you can add on to your meal, and that includes any entree, a beverage, and then also the continental breakfast, which I thought was a really, really nice, and I think it was $28. So if you are a breakfast person and you are wanting an affordable, maybe buffet style or similar to a buffet style, but want an elevated breakfast, that might be a good one to try. And pricing was great. We did get our DVC discount, which is really nice. But we're gonna go ahead and gather our things, bring our stuff to Bell Services, and then our car should be here soon. made it aboard the Disney Wish and it is so beautiful. I feel like we're having the best day ever. I mean, it's so nice to finally get to this point to where you plan the vacation, you get yourself all excited, and then you finally get on board and everything is working out so smooth and it's above and beyond what you could ever dream of it being. I feel like that is such a Disney vacation in itself. It just warms my heart. It fills my cup, as you guys know. I always say that. It fills my cup. I want to go ahead and get you guys a room tour and then we'll talk about all the things that we've done so far. But I feel so lucky that we're in this room. So for room reference, we're in room 7582, so which means deck 7. We are midship or about midship. There is no midship elevator, so I'm actually excited about where our room is because it's kind of in the middle. So it's a little farther from the elevators, which I like because it's quiet. I've been very close to elevators and they do get noisier, especially if you're not feeling good or you're just tired. Having a quiet room makes such a difference in the world. So I'll keep you posted on how this one is for us. But let's go ahead and start with the room tour. We did, of course, get a balcony. I do want to try a sailing sometimes where we don't have a balcony and even just like an ocean view and see what that's like because we've only done balconies. But this room is stunning. It is so cozy, but I am not going to lie, I am chilled. The weather is cold. It's Columbus Day weekend, so there's a nor'easter and a hurricane, and it is chilly. And the girl is in a tank top and shorts. So I need to get my luggage, which is already here. And then also too, I need to put on a sweatshirt because I am a little chilled. But let's go ahead and get started with our room tour. So I'm actually going to start over here so you can kind of see at a different angle of what this is like. I was already in the closet. That's why this is a little opened up here. But I will tell you, this has way more space and storage than any of the other ships that we have been on. We have been on the Magic, the Wonder, and the Dream. And I think this is the best closet space yet. And the lights are really a nice touch. There is a whole nother section over here as well. And it is quite a bit of storage. Like really, it's quite a bit of storage. And the hangers are really nice too. They're just like the standard wood hangers. Now, this room does come with 2 bathrooms. I'm going to show you the first bathroom. It is going to be like the water closet bathroom. It does have this night light here. So if you look at the orange, I already turned it on. If you want to have it off, you can have it off, but especially at night, it's not so jarring to have just a little light. So that little touch for families, I think, is fantastic. It has a really nice space in here. I really enjoy these bathrooms. And 2, there are a step up. If you've never cruised before, let me explain 2 things because no one ever tells me this. And then when I'm going on my first cruise, I'm like, what is this? I don't understand. You do step up. And then 2, the toilet is very much like an RV toilet. It sounds just like an airplane toilet, RV toilet, whatever you're used to, but that I thought it would be a regular toilet. I had no idea. It has a little bit more counter space, which is nice. It has the Disney products in here, but everything is so pretty. And then just a little bit of storage. And we're going to bring some specialty things home. You can actually buy Disney towels. I don't know if you guys saw our reveal for our pool and our outdoor kitchen, and we bought some of the hand towels, and so I might snag another set to have for our bathroom because I thought that might be nice. But to buy like a set of the hand towels, it's like $8, and they're new and they're fresh, and I love having Disney touches at home, and just like kind of like a if you know you know type thing. They're really nice. Has some more linens down there. It has some trash. And then 2, if you have any medical things, they have the disposals right there for you. And then a little bit more cleaning over here. And then a little bit more storage over here. And then some more towel hooks. I thought I heard someone at the door, but I guess not. But then this is going to be the second bathroom. So I do like this, that the full length mirror is in here. You guys, I am freezing in this outfit. I am legit freezing because it is wet and cold outside today. So this is not the best outfit, but just all Target. I like the full length mirror out here because I feel like you can actually see it. When it was on this corner, I think it took up too much space. And this, you can actually see what you're wearing for the day, how you're looking. So I like that. And then this floor plan is just a little bit different. And I think this is way better. So again, you're going to step up. It has more of the linens, and you can get these big towels too. You can purchase on at Guest Services. It has the nice lotions, washcloths, and then look at all this counter space for a ship. That's kind of a lot. And then lots of storage up here, which is great. More storage down below, tissues. I did not see a nightlight in this bathroom, but you really wouldn't need it. And then it has this nice big shower, and then the big shower head that comes off, which is great for the littles. And then it actually has a tub and then tile in here. And then one note too, when you use these, it's a great way to dry your laundry, like your towels or swimsuits and that. And this one, a lot of times they're pushed back here, and this is actually pushed back, so it's not so much in the way. And then all your body washes, shampoos, and conditioners are there. And then if you're wondering what theme we got, so every floor area section has a different theme. And we are the Frozen theme. So I think this is super sweet because it has Arendelle on the ship and it's so nice. You can guarantee that I will be taking this everywhere with me because I am just chilled. So this will be coming to the shows, the theater. I always tell people that take this blanket and bring it to the shows and that, because it will comfortably cover you all up and it just makes it so cozy, especially when there's a chill in the air. It has the nice night lights, and then there's also these reading lamps here. There's some USBs on each side. It looks like there's 2 USB here's and a European outlet, and then a regular American outlet, 2 USBs, and then a USB-C. And then also the adjoining room is here, some walkway, your TV. The curtain, each of the nightstands have a little drawer, which is great. Storage is underneath the bed, which is great for all of your suitcases. The little table, the couch kind of pulls down. This kind of comes for the bunk beds. And then here, and I'm so excited for this. So this was a part of the anniversary for Disney Cruise Line. And I wanted one of these so bad, and they brought them back for a limited time online. So I ordered this months ago to bring home. And it's a Disney Cruise Line ship, and it's like an outdoor speaker. You can put it in your pool, you can put it anywhere. And what I love about it is that all of our stuff themed out in our pool is all Disney Cruise Line themed. There is some more storage in that on top here. I love the lit up mirror. This is exactly what I want in my closet. I want a either light or a mirror with a light situation that I can just sit and get ready and be cozy. But I love this. I love a good lighting situation. And then in here is going to have more storage. I'll show you guys the fridge here. Pull out like drawer fridge. I think that is great. I think it's more of a chiller than a fridge. Has more storage in that through here. Your blow dryer. And then this is your mat for your curling irons and straighteners and that, so they don't, it's not like a fire risk on there. And then this is the best part. So this is going to be your breakfast service if you want to have breakfast in bed, you know, have breakfast delivered in the morning, which we are going to do that this time because with it being such a big ship, I'm worried how busy Marceline Market, the quick service location, is going to be in the morning. And then these are your 2 postcards. So I always bring these home because these are nice treasures. And then usually what I do is I have a character sign it, and then I give them as like a gift to someone. So if I have a little friend or someone who would really appreciate an autograph from Daisy or Minnie, it's just kind of fun. And then let's go take a look at the balcony. At least we're nice and protected in here, but it actually feels way warmer than it did earlier because it was definitely really chilly. But a nice sized balcony, I can move around, very comfortable. I can sit on the seats here, and there is glass, you know, so it's not like you're going to throw something through. But yeah, it's a really chilly day. I didn't say this earlier too. We are not at Disney's port. Like, we're not at their like port building. It's, I think, like the Universal MSC, and that goes out of here. And then Royal Caribbean's is way over there, and that is Utopia of the Seas. So, and then also too, there's a Carnival one that's down here too. So, but really nice balcony. I'm actually feeling warmed up being outside because it is very, very, very chilly on the ship. That's our room for the next 3 nights, and I'm so excited because it is just so cozy. And I was trying to remember like how old this ship is. I think it's about 2.5 years old, and it feels so fresh and so clean. It is so pretty. Like, everything about it is so pretty. I will say it's big, but it's not daunting big. I felt more of a size when we went on Harmony of the Seas by Royal Caribbean. That was almost like, holy crap, that was large. This does not feel like it at all. It's very warm and inviting, and it smells so good. I don't know what that scent is, but I need to bring it home because it is so good. But I think what we're going to do is, the family's coming up now. they went to go and explore a little bit while I came and showed you guys a room tour. Our luggage is already here, and for time reference, it's about 2 o'clock, something like that, 2:30. And so I think I'm going to unpack because that's going to be a project in itself. And then after that, we're more likely going to have the muster drill that we need to go ahead and get done. So we have officially set sail. We're actually just going by the casino cruise ship. It's kind of cool. I've always thought it was kind of a unique thing. I think it actually takes you out for like the night or something, or for a few hours, and then takes you back. It's kind of cool. I'm surprised they don't have something like that in Texas, because I think Texas, you can't gamble or something. I don't know. I'm from Minnesota. Minnesota, we have casinos all over. It's actually a lot better out now because it was raining everything when we just did the muster drill and then unpacked and everything. So it was a good time to just lay low and get cozy. We still have, it's like 4:30 right now. We still have about 4 hours till dinner. I just would like a little snacky snack. I think it's time for cruise food and all the munching and the snacking and the sweets and the sweet treats. I think we're time for some of that. So I think we're gonna go up to the top deck, and there is, I don't remember what it's called, but there's like the Chipotle and the barbecue place up there. We're gonna go up there. And then I think we're gonna get a little snack, probably get an ice cream, check out upstairs. The family has been up there. I have not been up there yet. So I'm excited to kind of go see and check it out. Shopping starts in 30 minutes. I think we'll be getting into that. And then also 2 Kids Club, I think, opens up in an hour. Edge opens up in like an hour and a half, or so for time reference. It's like 4:30. 5 o'clock the shops open. 5:30 the Oceaneers Club and Lab opens. And then at 6 is when Edge opens. So I don't know if Brody's gonna be able to go for long. He does have a phone this trip, so we'll be able to text him through the app. I wanna try that while we're together so he kind of knows what to be looking for and paying attention for, because essentially he would, if he goes off to Edge, he's gonna then meet us for like 30 minutes later to go to the show. And really, you gotta get to the show a little earlier to get your snacks, popcorn, drinks, and all things. So my thought is if we go up and have a snack now, and then we go shopping, and then we'll go back upstairs, fill up our drinks and that, and then head downstairs to go get ready and watch the show. We'll grab popcorn or something. We might not need a snack on this one. And I think this one is a shorter show. So I think that's kind of our plan. Before then, after, we'll go to dinner. So it should be nice. I'm happy it's not as wet and rainy. But it's going to kind of continue and get a little chillier throughout the night. So there's a pair of sweatpants that I was definitely looking at. I have 1 pair of leggings. It's my only pair of pants I have with me. The jeans I left in the luggage to go to the Contemporary. So not smart planning. I looked at the weather, but I mean, it has definitely changed since the last time I looked at it, and we have now some more chill in the air with this nor'easter. So let's go have a snack. Let's go check it out upstairs and then see what we can find. And then soon after, we're going to be shopping and going to a show.